And this is a team that stands out on and off the court with their style. A shot from earlier as they made their way to the locker room. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Karl Anthony Towns.
And he hasn't been making as much of an impact with his defense as he had been earlier in the season. Steal numbers have dropped off in the past 5 games. He'll need to put a lot more effort into his defense here tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with Russell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And for New York, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5, down low. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Yep, it counts. Towns has got his team on the board to start the game for the Knicks.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Russell is screen on Bridges. Here's Thomas. Poked loose. And he banks in the layup.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Pass to Bridges from the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Now Hart. Here's Towns. Back to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. Towns has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The timing that Towns has is admirable. So fantastic at getting the shot off before a defender can react.
Russell sets a screen for Thomas. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Great job by Bridges. Get out in front of the defense, get in transition.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Russell is screen on Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. Out to the right wing. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Puts up a deep 3. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 5.
My goodness, Cam Thomas going to make you guard him as soon as he steps over the half-court line.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And a quick review looking at some numbers here for Bogdanovich. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Claxton with the steal, and Brooklyn turns it over again. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
And that one falls for Bridges. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And he can't hit the second. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Here's Hart. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Russell kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And so Russell hits them both.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
Now here's Brunson. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Claxton with the steal. Bogdanovich up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Russell against Brunson. Inside. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And he makes the first.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns, his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Russell against Brunson. Russell passes to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. New York leading by 4. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
The Nets making a switch here. Watford's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Nets trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's in there.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Now, here's Hart. He had 27 points last game. Brunson against Russell. Chalk up 2 there.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. And Simmons, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Johnson finds Thomas. His 3-pointers off the mark. New York leading by 5. Brunson outside. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Watford. Back to Russell. Plays it up and banks it in.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Hart with it. Shoots the 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. Outside, Simmons. A 3-ball. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Leading by 5. Bridges against Thomas. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 5 now.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Russell finds Thomas. Robinson with the block. Simmons against Brunson. Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Russell passes to Thomas. Back to Russell. Pass to Johnson. It's up a 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Towns. Here's Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The first one falls.
What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Thomas. Both good from the line that time.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thanks, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets are not being complacent. They are already making transactions. They are very excited to add D'Angelo Russell to their roster. He can bring them some more outside shooting and a guy who can make some smart passes. And as far as they're concerned, I'm told this deal, they believe, takes them to the next level offensively.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
On the wing, Johnson. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. In the third spot, Jalen Brunson.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
New York leading by 11. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Russell. Brunson the pass to Robinson. The rebound by Watford. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Count that one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Simmons, a screen on Brunson. A drive by Russell, and the layup is good. Russell's got 6 points.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. It's tipped, and the dunk by Towns.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Watford with it, defended by Towns. Stolen by Robinson. Hart against Johnson. Hart the pass to McBride. Now Robinson. They double him with Russell. Clock at 4. And here's Brunson outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Here's McBride, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end. You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Banked in off the glass.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Thomas kicks to Melton. Watford passes to Johnson. Now Thomas. Melton feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound from deep. Johnson. A shot that time, not on target. The Knicks leading by 15. Now McBride. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Payne with the bounce pass. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Payne. Bridges has got 9. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks lead by 17. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Nets trail by 17. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. DeAnthony Melton out there with Cam Thomas. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Whitehead in at the small forward. New York shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges kicks to Achua. Kick by Bridges. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's McBride. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McBride's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for New York. On the wing, Melton. Defended by McBride. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Melton hits them both. The Knicks leading by 18. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Now here's Payne. Thomas covering. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh my goodness, how high did Mikal Bridges get to finish that?
Nets trail by 20. Outside, Simmons. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Watford.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now here's Payne. His last outing, he had 8 points. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
For New York, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Payne. Rebound, Brooklyn. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Brooklyn. McBride passes to Robinson. Down low.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Bridges. Averaging about 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bridges. Nets trail by 21. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Melton against Bridges. Screen by Watford. Nobody near Melton. Hits the three-point bomb. Melton's got 5 points now this quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Achua. Here's Anunoby. Back to Achua. Here's Melton. Lays it up off the glass. Melton's got 7 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Bridges a screen on Thomas. Here's McBride. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 18.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bogdanovich finds Melton. To the inside. Radford slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And New York making a change here. Towns is checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Simmons. Watford no good on the free throw. The Knicks leading by 16. Anunoby passes to Achua. And here's Towns. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Towns gets it to go.
Yeah, that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Pass to Watford. It's Thomas high post. He has 5. Steps back and drains the jump shot. 7 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bridges a screen on Thomas. Here's McBride, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
No good on that one.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Nets. Clowney's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Now, here's Bridges. 16 points for him. 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Anunoby, no good. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 17. Johnson outside.
Watch the screen.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Russell, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That's good from Johnson. New York leading by 14. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
To the paint. Here's Thomas. Oh!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now here's Brunson. 8 points for him.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Pass to Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, for Cam Thomas, obviously, the whole conversation about why he's in the league is his scoring ability. And I think the next step for him, he's got to start to be able to play make for his teammates.
Free throw good, Thomas. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Robinson's checked in for Achua. He's perfect from the line this time. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Nets. Both free throws good from Bridges.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Melton. Russell, a screen on Bridges. Melton passes to Russell. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bridges. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Johnson with a screen on Bridges. Here's Melton. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Back to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Robinson, a screen on Melton. Bridges misses.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 10. Johnson with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
He's off on the first. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Whitehead's checked in.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Whitehead with the rebound. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. The Knicks leading by 17. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Clowney. Here's Whitehead. And here is Johnson. 20 feet out. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Anunoby with it. Clowney pulls it in. Here's Whitehead. Still scoreless. Johnson outside. Russell with a wide-open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And he makes that one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Russell against Brunson. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. Anunoby outside. Inside. Towns. That shot no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in for OG Anunoby. On the free throw, no good. A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. Russell feeling it out a bit. Johnson the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Russell. They need this one. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Bridges for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
Russell against Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you put. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Knicks.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So it's Brooklyn now. They've got Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4-man position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Russell against Brunson. Lets it go from the wing. Bridges with the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Down low, deflects the pass. Claxton with the steal. Bogdanovich inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league? Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
That's good from Anunoby. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
He hits both from the stripe.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Back to Russell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Russell's got 10.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Over Thomas. And it's Brunson missing. Outside Russell. Going inside. Claxton no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
And that one falls for Bridges. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Johnson outside from past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 14.
You can see when Cameron Johnson gets his rhythm, he is so effective on the offensive end.
Anunoby outside. Brunson against Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
That one falls for Brunson.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Thomas. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Claxton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. He takes it in, and it's Russell with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Over to the wing. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Brunson's got 15.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebound. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Russell. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Brunson against Russell. Outside, Towns. Off target from three-point range. Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Claxton the pass to Thomas. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
This is the strength we talk about when we reference Cam Thomas. It's hard to knock this guy off balance.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. New York leading by 21. Outside, Towns. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And the rejection by Towns. On the wing, Anunoby. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Miles McBride's checked in for Robinson. Johnson against Hart. Pass to Towns. And they pick up 2. Towns has got 15 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Thomas. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Brunson. Back to Hart. Brunson outside. And he drives in. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
And Claxton throws it down.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Pass to Hart. Thomas with the steal. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Yeah, this guy is not afraid to take chances on the defensive end. Excellent anticipation from Cam Thomas.
McBride passes to Hart. Back to McBride. Claxton with the steal. Pass to Thomas. Johnson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 17.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
Hart the pass to Towns. No good, unable to end this run. Nets trail by 21. Outside Thomas. Over McBride. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Brunson against Russell. Hart, wide open. He fires. And the Knicks miss again. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Brunson. 3rd in assists and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Trendon Watford's checked in for the Nets. And so he hits both. The Knicks leading by 17. Brunson the pass to McBride. Knocked loose. Here's Johnson out to Russell. The tray. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Russell's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. At the elbow, Brunson. New York moving it around. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the technical free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Hart finds Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And yes, it's good. Brunson's got 19 points.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Russell passes to Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He misses the free throw. And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Brunson. He's got 19. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Russell. Outside Thomas. Over in the corner, Claxton. Pass to Watford. Now Claxton Brunson covering. 5 to shoot to the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 14. Robinson a screen on Russell. Here's Brunson, and Hart has it in the corner. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist on the night. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Russell finds Thomas. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Russell. And there's the drive. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
There's a screen by Achua. Cuts off the pass. Thomas down low, defended by McBride. Thomas's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 15. Shoots from 12. McBride's shot is off. Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Claxton the pass to Thomas. No good on the triple.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Brunson the bounce pass. Robinson a screen on Thomas. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McBride's got 11 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Claxton with the steal. Thomas dishes to Russell. The shot's good.
You can see the assertiveness right now of D'Angelo Russell. He welcomes the contact and powers and plays right through it.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Josh Hart. And then for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in for Cameron Johnson. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Russell against Brunson. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Bogdanovich. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Knicks leading by 11. Pass to Achua. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. McBride finds Anunoby. Over Bogdanovich. Anunoby, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
That's good from Watford. And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Knicks leading by 8. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Bogdanovich, DeAnthony Melton out there with Simmons. Then it's Johnson, and it's Clowney in at the center position.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Pass to Clowney. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Payne looking around. With the drive, it's sent back down by Simmons. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And New York making a change here. Lions check in. Some nice passing by New York here. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 9. Driving in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. Melton hits them both. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now here's Payne, guarded by Simmons, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
A different look for New York. Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Nets trail by 7. Outside, Simmons. The 3 from Johnson. And that's collected by Brunson. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Simmons against Brunson. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded closely. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Doris, it doesn't matter what team he's on, Bojan Bogdanovich is a professional scorer.
He is, Kevin, and you love the fact that he fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. And the reason that he's able to do that, effective as a spot-up shooter or shot creator, high IQ, and now we've seen that you can start him or you can put him off the bench, and he's going to be effective no matter what. There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Here's Brunson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And that one falls for Achua.
Yeah, guys, at 6'8", Precious Achua hits the boards with ferocity and with abandon. He brings tremendous energy to whatever team he's playing for.
Inside, it's tipped. And now the Knicks on the break. Teardrop shot. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Pass to Clowney. Simmons against Brunson. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Ben Simmons.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau, as he talked with the team, told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. New York leading by 9. Pass to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Simmons. And finished off by Robinson.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
Here's Clowney. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Nets trail by 9. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
And here is Simmons. Johnson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Anunoby in the corner. Takes the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 12-point New York lead.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
On the wing, Melton. To the middle, here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Brunson. Brunson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes a 3. Clowney pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Now Melton. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Nets working the ball around now. You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sims is checked in, and it's Josh Hart in for Achua. He's off on the second.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be Josh Hart shooting. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. And it's Whitehead in for Simmons. Free throw good. Hart. Nets trail by 18. Russell kicks to Thomas. Down low. A steal. Johnson against Hart. And here's Brunson outside. Whitehead with the rebound. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Claxton. Shots good by Whitehead. Whitehead's got his first 3 points of the game.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Knicks.
Brunson the pass to Ryan. And it's Hart top of the key. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Hart's got 9 points here in the second half. Nets trail by 18. Outside Thomas. Back to Russell. Pass to Whitehead. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Ryan the pass to Brunson. And the rejection by Claxton. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Whitehead, and he uses the glass on the layup. Whitehead's got 5 points now this quarter. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Ryan. There's the triple. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 6 rebounds in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
I tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
The Nets making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so Russell hits them both. The Knicks leading by 14. Hart with a screen on Russell. Here's Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 25 points.
Jalen Brunson outstanding at finding avenues to the cup.
Pass to Claxton. Shoots over Towns. Claxton no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
That's good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Russell kicks to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's 19 points for Johnson.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Outside, Towns. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. Russell against Brunson. It's deflected. And Anunoby, here we go.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Russell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Russell. Johnson surveying the floor. Thomas down low. He's against Bridges. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Brunson with it. Bridges outside. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Russell. Goes up, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Russell against Brunson. Clock at 6. And it's hard penetrating.
Well, look at the wingspan of Nick Claxton on display. He sends that thing back.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's McBride, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jalen Brunson.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Sims dishes to paint. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
To the middle, here's Watford, and slam dunk by Watford.
That's a nice job by Simmons. Just creates an easy opportunity for his teammate in pick-and-roll action.
Now McBride. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it